Decentralized exchanges, also known as DEX, has been the entry point to the DeFi world. And DeFi, also known as decentralized finance, is really shifting the way how people all over the world are viewing finance. You know, to be honest with you, where I live in the United States, when we look at the financial industry, we think of life insurance policies. Or if you want to actually have a little bit of a better savings, you can go and put your money, trust the bank, and they're going to put your money in a CD. And hopefully you get a tiny, tiny little bit of interest on it, right? You might be smart. You might put it in a index universal life policy or some other fancy insurance policy. Now, I'm not knocking any of them. But I think that there's a huge shift that's actually happening in the financial industry. The DeFi industry is exploding, and it's evident. Just to give you some statistics, December 2019, which is really the year when the DeFi space started exploding, they ended the year with $177 million in TVL, which is total value locked, which means the total amount of money that's being trusted, invested from the community into that space, $177 million. And by the end of currently right now to this very moment, over $200 billion is in TVL, total value locked. So this is an exploding market. And here's the reason why. Because people don't trust centralized banks anymore. They don't trust centralized financial sectors anymore. They want to be able to handle their money on their own terms. They want to be able to lend their money. They want to be able to provide liquidity, earn interest on their money rather than giving the money to the bank and let the bank earn money. Last week we talked about Niob Finance. The decentralized exchanges that are out there right now, such as Uniswap or Pancakeswap or many of the other ones that are actually found in other blockchains, have really solved real world problems within the financial industry, allowing people to take control of their own finances. Now, having said that, technology is always evolving all the time. Although that these decentralized exchanges were born, there's still a lot of different concerns and a lot of different complexities behind it. For example, within Pancake, you can only swap within the Binance Smart Chain ecosystem. How you could swap Ethereum, you could swap Polygon or Matic, in other words, but they got to be wrapped, all right? You gotta kind of make it fit into the blockchain or into their ecosystem. And same goes with the TOAN network. TOAN network has Just Swap, but you can only swap within the TOAN network. You can't put Bitcoin in there. You can't swap Ethereum. You would have to get it wrapped, and that's a challenge. That's it provides a level of complexity. Well, Niob Finance is solving that, providing a cross-chain integration where you can actually swap from other blockchains, and you don't have to go through all that confusion of jumping from one chain to the other. They have an on-ramp and off-ramp in terms of being able to exchange from fiat to cryptocurrency, and then from cryptocurrency to fiat. There's a lot of crazy features that they actually have in place. If you watched my video before, I find it very interesting that they are actually really providing solutions in the DEX side of things. Now, of course, if you know me, I do a lot of interviewing and researching, and I'm very analytical. So I reached out to the main developer, the creator, the architect himself. I wanted to be able to actually get to know him, and I wanted to see how powerful and how real that Niob Finance, this project, was. So in this video, we're gonna have a very special interview with Bernhard Lamp, and you're gonna be able to actually really see for yourself how powerful this project really is. So if you see what you like and you like what you see, you can decide for yourself. So stay tuned. You're gonna get a chance to see the interview with Bernhard right here on Passive Income Group. Like I said, stay tuned. All right, guys, welcome back to Passive Income Group, where we show you exactly how to generate passive income through the digital space. My name is TOAN. If you haven't done so yet, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and hit that bell so that way you can get notified every single time we upload videos and you can actually get the most recent videos right away. Very excited today. As you guys heard earlier, we actually have a special guest that is actually on our channel. I'm very excited about this because very difficult to get this gentleman because he's very busy. He's always behind the desk making sure that everything's working correctly, and we're able to schedule a time with them. Plus, there's a huge time difference. I'm over here in California, and Bernhard, where are you actually at right now exactly?
I'm actually right now in Austria.
Austria. I've never been there before. I'm looking forward to actually going out there. And well, Bernhard is actually first of all, we're very excited to actually have you on here. We got a great audience that actually want to learn about your projects. Matter of fact, I had quite a bit of people that messaged me after I made my first video on Niob Finance, and they were like, wow, tell me more about it. I want to actually meet the creator. Are they anonymous? And I said, no, they're not. The team is actually very much alive. They're out in the open, and they're actually very open to making sure that people feel confident about the project. So guys, we want to definitely introduce you to Bernhard Lamp. So first of all, thank you so much, Bernhard, to be actually here on the show, on the channel, and looking forward to actually getting to know you more, and everyone here want to get to know you more as well.
Yeah, thank you for having the time, to make a call with us, I'm Bernhard, the main developer and the project manager of the Niob ecosystem, and today I just want to introduce you and answer your questions for you and your community which you get.
Awesome. Well, first of all, I let me just be upfront. I personally, when I first looked at it, I actually learned about your project back when I flew out to Dubai. I actually went out there for 10 days for several different projects. Meet some great friends, and a mutual friend that I know actually sat down with me. Actually, the person who introduced me was a great friend, Batista. Him and Jenny introduced me to someone that you knew as well. And of course, we sat down for 2 hours or so, and we started talking about Niob Finance. And when I heard the features that this DEX was actually offering, I was very impressed. And long story short, I myself actually bought $10,000 worth of the token because I knew that this was going to be a big project. So, but everybody here is they're very new to cryptocurrency. They're new to the blockchain space. Before we dive into it, tell us a little bit about yourself. As far as even myself, I only know you as the main developer for this project, but I want to get to know your background as well. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, hi guys, my name is Bernhard. I'm coming from Austria. I was born here, but I'm not living many months in a year here, only 2-3 months, because I'm living in Georgia, in North Macedonia, Cyprus, and in Dubai, and so I'm just traveling around. I have also my companies there. My main company is in North Macedonia. It's named the Shifra IT Solutions DOO. Here we are. From there we are developing out for customers a lot of projects in the crypto space. I came in the crypto space. My first contact was at the end of 2012, where I got my first bitcoins. After my studies, as a plastic technician, I gone in the crypto space with my own company in the year 2017 in Austria. I sold the company in 2020 for a good amount.
Wow.
And I built up meanwhile 3 companies, one in Macedonia, in Georgia, and in Cyprus. And now one in Dubai. We're also gonna have fully licensed by the Financial Market Authority there. So we're also gonna upload all these documents. You can see at the moment at the imprint my main development company and which licenses they have and what they are allowed to do.
Wow.
We are now a team a little bit above 20 people. At the moment, 17 people from our team are working on Niob. A few are coming soon together to this project when we have finished the customer project which we made. And we made a few customer projects. I just can tell you about that. Yeah, we made Bonded Finance, we made the Anchor, we made the crypto team, the P.I.G GmbH, and the Gintoro. Yeah, that
Wow.
are two, as example, the last two are two financial market authorized cryptocurrency exchanges in Austria. Yeah, so that means they have all the licenses to exchange, to cash out fiat, cash in fiat. Yeah. Then same with my own company, yeah, and the company in Dubai. So we have a good base to really realize the project as well. Yeah, it took also a few years to realize all these things. Yeah, and so in that case, we first only made customer projects and made them big. Yeah, all are still alive. Same as example, the BitBlock art community, the TOAN trading system. All of these are still live, are still active, and we are really proud of it to made many different developments for different customers, which are still having their systems online and running great. Yeah, at least a few of them have hundreds of millions TVL, total value locked in the crypto space, and so we are really proud of it that we are one of these companies who realize that for the customers. They are also really happy with us. So this is what we've done all the years, and now after the smart contracts are really had a high move forward, yeah, and the technology is really going forward. We thought about why don't we do our own project for really realize and make a really ecosystem, including not only a swap and exchange where you can farm a pool, but you have a wallet, also with fiat cash in and cash out, but with all in one. And we want to have an NFT platform and an NFT launchpad, but not only for arts craft. We're gonna implement properties and time sharing business as well. This is what we're gonna plan to do with Niob, and this is my story about
Wow.
myself.
Well, you know what's funny that you say that, because if I was in your shoes, I would have thought the same thing, because it's an amazing story. So like you're as a developer and architecting these projects, you not only that you were working with clients, but you were gaining experience. You knew what was working and what didn't, and you knew all the problems from what I'm hearing here, and then you figured out these were the solution. Pretty much that's how you created Niob Finance.
Yeah, exactly. That's absolutely right. Because at least many of the DeFi projects, they have as example a company or on a tax oasis like on the British Virgin Islands, yeah, and I do not recommend that because it's just not 100% real, and it's just a little bit a gray zone in the zone of the law, yeah, and we want to have it 100% on the green light, not on a gray zone and not on a red zone, yeah. So this was one of the first points why we were acting with real companies, and I don't have a problem to share my face with it, yeah. So this is why we're gonna also have the talk here. And this is as well the first big difference to other projects, because most of the developers stay anonymously. Yeah, they do not have licenses. They do not have real companies. It's just just an address. Yeah, or
Yeah.
anywhere on an island in the world. Yeah, so this is what we make on the first difference. The next thing is many of the products are really complicated, and we want to make it as easy as possible as it is possible to make. Yeah, that means if you open our wallet, at least your grandma, after 10 minutes of using, knows how it's working. Yeah, same with our Neop exchange with the swap. We want to go not we want to go a new way in form of it should be easy, but the tokenomics should be really smooth and not just a bump and dumping story. Then and many other project it is. The same is we as developer do not have at least the whole power or to manipulate the coin. We do not have a migrator code in it. We take a really good look at the security in case of flash loan attacks. They won't happen at our platform and at our smart contracts. And this is what we want to reach, easy use, but all-in-one wallet. Because, as example, if we're gonna take for a fiat cash out or cash in, you can have a wallet, yeah, Uh, but the most of the wallet, as example, MetaMask is really complicated in case of going to another chain and not make it really easy to fill in new coins that you can find the right one and don't get to a wrong token on the chain, on another chain. Yeah. This is one thing we want to change. Yeah, that people can easily choose the coin, can easily go from one chain, from Oracle as example, to the Smart chain, to the Polygon chain, and this is what we want to reach: an easy app, all in one, for your mobile advice, for your desktop advice, and you can use it from everywhere you want. You can use it in every state. This is our target. This is what we want to reach with the whole Neop project. And in case of that, we made many projects for other customers. I think it is, we know more or less really exactly what many projects did wrong and did right, and we just take the best of every single part of it.
Very, very cool. I mean, you threw a bunch of powerful things you just said on here, and I know that there's a lot of people that are watching this video that really understands DeFi, decentralized finance, and the decentralized world. And there's a big audience when they message me. They're like, Tuan, I don't even understand, the difference between Coinbase and, like, for example, Uniswap. And so for those of you that's listening to Bernhard, I mean, wow, he's definitely through a bunch of amazing things that I see that is very unique about this project, this decentralized exchange. But at the same time, just for those of you that are new, know that what Bernhard is actually talking about is what what we're looking at is a decentralized exchange with very unique, different, how do I say, features that's in there. And just to make it really easy for everyone, people use decentralized exchanges to swap from one cryptocurrency to the other. But there's a big problem that Bernhard is actually really solving, and he's creating what's called a cross chain, right? So as far as I know, if you're looking at some decentralized exchanges out there, you can only exchange like whatever's in Binance Smart Chain within each other, right? Or if you're looking at Uniswap, for example, you can only swap within the Ethereum network. But with Niob, you're solving that, and how are you solving that? If you don't mind me asking, what can you exchange? Can you do all of the different blockchains out there, or there's a few?
Yes, we're gonna implement from time to time that you can really make cross-chain exchanges from all different chains. Yeah, that means the Binance chain, the Polygon chain, the Avalanche chain, the Harmony chain, Tron, Phantom. This is what we want to realize, and from time to time, we're gonna have all of them in, that everyone can use really all different chains. So on an easy way, this is what we want to reach with it. And what you said before, for the people who do not understand what is the difference between Uniswap as example or NeopSwap
Yeah.
and Coinbase or Pitrex, it's just easy. If you send your decentralized product, your token, your coin, or your NFT to a centralized exchange, means to one entity, and the exchange goes bankrupt, your money is gone. But on Neop, as example, it cannot happen because your money is still every time in your wallet. And as example, we just paid for fun the website offline. You can still move out your coins from the pools, from the farms, and all the others are still in your wallet. And this is what is the really disruptive part of the DeFi space, that your money is your money and belongs to you, and nobody can stop you what you want to do with that. In case of Coinbase and all the other centralized exchanges, if they do not send your tokens on your wallet or they close your account, your money is gone. And this is the difference which we want really to reach, and to kick out a few centralized exchanges
That's
as
very,
well.
man, very, very powerful that you brought that up. So Bernhard, let's say, for example, your that Niob Finance is up and running. what are and let's say there's someone in the audience says, I want to participate in Niob Finance. Pre-sales done. We'll talk about that in a second, how that works right now. But let's say it's already done already. How can someone participate with Niob Finance? Like, how can they make money in your decentralized exchange, or how can they earn a passive income, or how does that work?
Okay, yeah, there we have a few things where you can earn money, yeah. I just gonna summarize them all and then I explain them. The first one is liquidity providing, the second one is pooling, the third one is farming, and the fourth one is our 3-time referral link, but a decentralized one. So let's go to the first, liquidity providing. You give your coins to the smart contract, yeah, but they are still your coins. Your wallet is the only one who is allowed to go in the liquidity and go out in the liquidity. We as development team, or at least hacker, cannot do anything because we have no migrated code, yeah. So from there you give your coins in and you earn fees which people are swapping on the Niob swap. That means if someone is swapping $100,000, yeah, it gets charged 0.2% fees, and you get a small part aliquot back to your wallet instantly when it's swapped. Yeah. The next thing are the pools. That means you give some to the smart contract. Yeah. You invest some of your tokens, depends on which one you choose. Yeah. As example, the Neop token, and then you're gonna get a reward for staking it there in the liquidity in the form of the new minted Neop token. Yeah. Then we go, this is the second way, yeah? Then you earn more Neop token while you're gonna stake them or pool them on our pools. Same with other different tokens which we're gonna release. The third thing is we're gonna implement farms. That means you're gonna have two different cryptocurrencies, as example, the Neop token and as example, the BUSD token, yeah? You put them to one LP token, give these LP token to the farms, and you can really earn with a high APY and APR much more coins, which you can restake or recompound, yeah, or which you can sell, or which you can put on your wallet and do whatever you want with it. And the fourth part is you have, if you are connected with your wallet, yeah, you have a link, you can take this link, send this as example to your friends, yeah, and if they gonna swap, farm or pool, yeah, you can on 3 levels earn a different percentage if they gonna act with the exchange in any way. This is how you can earn with our features. But that's not the last thing. The last thing is the token is also rising up and going down, and so you also have the price impact where you can earn when you trade or if you just hold it.
Man, beautifully said. I know for a fact, if I'm excited about it. So if everyone took everything that you said, and by the way, you said it very beautifully, very simple, very straightforward. And I think that there's a huge future for people, because people are always looking for ways to earn rewards for with what they're doing. This is what DeFi is all about. So so when's the projected launch in terms of when the project is going to start running?
Sorry again.
When do you think the project will actually start running?
The project will start running after the IFO is ended, then we're going to release the swap. And if you took a look on our website with the roadmap, we're going to release the things as we have staying there, yeah, and we try our best to implement it faster. And yeah, this is how it's going on. So it's starting how we promised it on the 21st of December.
Got it. So wow, you actually broke down things very straightforward. I think one of the last components here is like, let's talk about what we have for everyone right now. I know that in September, you guys actually started the official pre-sale, and pre-sale, as far as I know, has been going very well. I've been following you guys on the Telegram group. It seems like you guys are hitting all the benchmarks really fast. Can you share with us how the pre-sale works and how everyone can participate in it?
Yes, sure. The pre-sale works like this. You're gonna go on our website. Yes, you're gonna make an account. Yeah, with your email and your password. Yes, just easy going. Then you can make a KYC for the payouts as well, and it's running on this way. You can just choose your tokens: Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDT. Today we're gonna have implemented Web20 also as well. So you can also send with Web20 tokens on the smart chain. To participate on the IFO, there you can choose with your number how many tokens you want to buy, yeah, and if you've bought it, you will get it released in your wallet on the 21st of December, yeah. But we have a vesting schedule with 25, 25, 25, 25%, yeah. This is how we're gonna release the tokens, yeah. And the best part of it is in this pre-sale we're gonna have as well a 10 level system, yeah, but only one way 10 level system for sales teams and sales guys or guys who have a big community where they can earn additional commissions and provisions to earn a little bit more up to the start or a little bit Bitcoin as well.
Very, very cool. We're currently right now at the time of recording this video, which is today, it is the October 12th. What is the pre-sale price now? I know we started at 3 cents, but then now what are we at right now in terms of the price? What does it jump to?
Now we are at 7 cents here, but I think nearly we are at 8 cents because we do not have much space to be 8 cents, yeah. But yeah, this is the way how it's going. Then we're gonna go to 9 cent, 10 cent, and so on up to 30 cents.
Wow. Okay. What's your projection based on the token sales when you list on the exchange? Where do you think or what's the target of actually hitting the number in terms of listing at what price?
We're gonna list at the price. It depends on if we're gonna fill the soft cap or the hard cap. Yeah.
Yep.
But then we're gonna list between 44 and 50 cents. Yeah. Sure. Many people will think, oh yes, it's gonna be drop, etc. But we have at least for this also a few solutions. We're gonna make a less price impact than on other projects. As example, our anti-whale algorithms and the pools and the farms and the vesting schedule makes a lower price impact at the start. This is how we're gonna avoid a really hard dump at the beginning. So after we're gonna release our really big marketing start as well, yeah, which gonna improve our token price again. And the best part of it, people do not need to be scared, especially at the beginning, because the farms and the pools gave so much API and APR that the token price is nearly not so really important because they can still earn a lot.
Very, very cool. Well, I mean, I don't have much other questions here. I mean, I wrote a bunch of questions, but I think the most important thing is for me is I personally wanted to really get to know you and hear your background. The great thing what I see is that you're just a very straightforward guy. Okay, you're not fancy, which is something I really admire. You're very down to earth. You're straightforward, and I can tell that you're someone that's very passionate about what you're doing. And you know, I mean, when I earlier when I asked you, tell me a little bit about yourself, your story was very short because you care about your story, but what you do is you care about the project and making sure you deliver an amazing product for people, and that's what I obviously noticed. So I don't have any other questions. I think for the audience that's saying, hey, look, I'd love to get more details about this project. Guys, if you are watching this video right now and you feel like you need more details, you can actually go back to some of the previous videos. You'll find me go through a little bit more in detail of what Niob Finance is. And then also, if you click on the description, there is a Telegram group. It is the official Telegram group for Niob Finance. You can click on there, and there's a tremendous amount of support of people that can educate about what this is all about, and then go from there. But if you're watching this video, make sure you get back with the person who invited you, so that way you can get all the information and get the details, get the referral link, and go on from there. But outside of that, Bernhard, I mean, I don't have any other questions. Do you have any other comments or anything that you feel like you've left out that you want the audience to actually hear before we wrap up the video?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you for the call. Yeah, thank you also to your community for the big interest in the project. Yes, what I can and what I want to say is that we give our best, that we keep all what we promise, and I think we're gonna do that for the best for the community. And maybe, yeah, I forget one thing, yeah. We're also gonna implement a voting system where every person can vote and give us some ideas what we can implement, but everything depends on the whole community. That means if the community says this is what we want to implement and all are voting for it, we're gonna implement it because it's a community-driven project, because DeFi projects are normally not allowed to have 1, 2, 3 big whales such as exchanges,
Right.
or big whales, yeah, just normal investors or venture capital investors. We really want to have a big community where all are voting together and voting and really give ideas and decisions to the development team as well.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, I think that's important because that's what makes it also a true DeFi or DeFi project, is that allowing the community to actually be able to feel empowered and be able to actually vote when it comes to the project. No, I really do appreciate hearing that. And definitely it was a pleasure being able to interview you on this video. So that way the audience and the community can be able to actually see how powerful this project can be. So again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Get back with the person who shared with you this video. And then, of course, look forward to actually giving you continued updates on this amazing project. So thank you, Bernhard. Thank you so much, everyone. And then we look forward to hearing from everyone soon. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much.